Hey everybody, Uzi here from Cashflow University, also known as CFU in the trading community. In this video, I'd like to go over a trade that we were able to close yesterday. We were in the trade for 2 days, and we were able to capture 79% of the premium received. It returned a 2.9% return on risk. And after that, I'd like to go over some of the other results from our other pro traders that post trade alerts in the room. We have phenomenal results. And before I get into that, though, I'd like to give you a little bit about who we are. At CFU, we're a team of 8 pro traders sharing trade alerts each day of the week. What's nice about that is that you have slightly different strategies by each trader. So there's a good variety each week. And if you have a preference for a certain type of a setup, or if you'd like to follow one particular pro trader individually, you can. Each of them have their own channels. You can get a feel for their type of strategies, and you can follow one or you can follow all. What's nice is that each trader is actually in each trade with you. So one of the requirements is that each trader posts, for transparency reasons, a screenshot of their entry into the trade. So you're not in these trades alone. We're not a signal service that posts trades for you to take on your own. Each trader is in that trade with you. And each trade comes with the entry, the management, the rationale behind it, and the exit, and it's all clearly outlined in the trade alert. Another thing that separates us from others is that we have a technical analysis channel for our members. So if you're looking at a chart on your own and you're trying to figure things out, you can request a chart on it, and we'll do the technical analysis for you and get it back to you within 48 hours. We have great support from our staff for all the members. And a lot of the members like to chat about the trades as well once they're involved in the trade too. So a lot of camaraderie in the room. It's great. All right, let's get into the first trade I want to go over with you. The symbol is AMD. It's in the semiconductor industry. It's been showing some strength recently. And here's the setup. Here's what we saw. It was in a 3-day pullback after moving up for the past, let's say, 10 to 15 days. And it was hovering just above support. It was right near the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average, which was when we decided to sell some puts on it. And let's get into what we saw on the chart. So as you can see, let me get my highlighter. As you can see, here's the little bit of a pullback that we saw happening. And it was a 3-day pullback, hovering right above the 200 SMA, as you can see right there. And it was doing pretty well. It wasn't actually on the 200 SMA, but it was hovering just above. So there was a little bit of a cushion. Unfortunately, the next day, ASML came out, which ASML is also in the semiconductor industry, and they came out with some type of negative news announcement. And what happened was the stock wound up falling. ASML wound up falling hard, and it dragged down all of the other semiconductor stocks and took AMD with it. Now, when AMD gapped down, it was just a small gap down, but it landed right on support. So that's when we sold the puts, thinking it might hold, but it just couldn't hold up with all the selling pressure. So we were confident because we had the 50-day moving average just below here with the yellow dots. And as price was falling, we were pretty confident that that would hold it, and it sure did. So AMD fell for another day and a half. It found that support, like we mentioned, and then we were able to close it on its 50-day moving average bounce right here and take that premium and put it in the bank. Now, these are the type of trades that we do every day of the week in the room, along with other strategies, like I mentioned before, by the other traders. We have great success with this type of a strategy. The chart usually tells it all. We're chartists, and we like to sell premium. There are times, though, we do go long options, and it will just be dictated by really what we see in the charts. Here's the math behind that particular trade. So as you can see here on 10/15, the trader opened that position, which was a sell to open, the 152.5 puts. He received 99 cents per contract. And then in 2 days, just after lunchtime, he was able to buy that to close it. And he spent 21 cents, which is $21, to close it. So when you take 99, subtract 21, you get $78 per contract profit. And here are the percentages like I mentioned before. Here are some of the other trades that we took actually last week. These are the some of the results from last week, as you can see here. Let me just get my highlighter. So you can see we actually utilized many different types of trading strategies, and we trade many different types of symbols. I know that we have 2 Teslas here, but we do trade a lot of different types of symbols. And here's the profits per trade with the return on risk. Again, this is just a snippet of what we do every week in the room. If these are the type of trades you'd like to see showing up in your account, all you have to do is stop by. We have different types of memberships, different levels of entry for whoever might be interested in trying to sign up. As you can see at the bottom, there is the link to sign up. Stop by, see if it's for you. We have a high retention rate. Many times, once a member joins, they see that we are for real. We offer full transparency, like I mentioned before. And yeah, stop by. We'd love to have you. So on that, we'll see you on the next video. This is Uzi signing out. Thanks for watching. And if you don't mind, click like and subscribe so we can see if we're reaching you guys out there. And we'll try to put another one out in a couple of days.